Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Koris Considers. Today we'll be talking about Guns of Icarus Online. Oh my god! Guns of Icarus Online sees you as a member of a crew on board an airship. This airship is set in a steampunk world, and you will have one of three roles. You will either be the pilot, and your responsibilities as a pilot are to select a ship, build the ship, put where the guns are going to be, and then pilot it. That's it. Then, as a gunner, you obviously have to fire the guns. Oh, there he is. And as the engineer, you have quite a lot of responsibility, as in you've got to put out fires, you've got to repair the hull, the engines, the weapons, and everything else that needs fixing during the battle in which you're about to hold. Is there anything that would like to be fixed? There's no one fixing this? This sees itself as a really good system because cooperatively, you've all got a job and it works very well in those respects. But at the same time, if you've got yourself a random pug group, things can go sour pretty quick. You've got a stupid ship, you don't know how to drive, you're not helping our teammate. What the hell are you doing? Having said that though, when you're in a match and it goes well, it's the best feeling because it doesn't matter who you are on the crew and it's going well. It's just, when you've got two airships working together and they're all in decent sync and you know where everyone is and you know which ships you're attacking and you've got really good tactics. It's such a good game. This is where this game shines, is when you've got a team of people who know what they're doing and you can just really have some really good fun with this. That would have been awesome. Turn me, come on. Basically, the game needs communication, and they've done a really good job of trying to get people to communicate more. There's an in-game chat system, and all you have to do is figure out which button it is you need to press. The only problem with that is you've got C, N, J, M, and all of them talk to different people at different times. And to be honest with you, I haven't even figured out who I'm talking to, and I think sometimes I'm talking to myself. If you press C, it says Captain Talk. Does Captain Talk mean I'm talking to the crew as the captain, or does that mean I'm talking to the captain because I'm already the captain? I know what I'm going to say. Why is that button still working if I'm the captain and that's the case? But I don't know. I might be talking to them. They don't respond anyway. Ugh. 5-0. I don't even... No, I want to give you the thumbs down. Can I give you a thumbs down? Friggin' hell. I've had quite a few pub groups now. As we're talking, we're getting ready to do a proper group battle with some of the guys I know and another YouTuber, and that should be getting recorded on Wednesday. By the time I've edited and everything, because of my extra job, it'll probably be up Friday. So if you want to see the gameplay, check it out on Friday. That'll be up there. But the pub groups, they are hugely hit and miss. Hugely hit and miss. Unless you've got a few other factors that can improve this. One, the ship system does have quite a few possibilities for creating very varied ships. The main thing about this, you can make a really fast ship that hits hard, or you can make a long range ship that moves slow, or anything really that you want to do. And as my time in pub groups and during my first few matches, I spent it as a gunner and an engineer. I very quickly noticed that whenever a ship came into range and it had a specific gun on it, now I can't remember the name of the gun, but we will be sure to put it up on screen in just a second for you. Soon as a ship comes in range for this, when I was an engineer, I realised the whole ship went red. Everything was damaged, absolutely everything. There was just nothing that was intact at all by the end of an assault with this weapon. Oh, hello. Hello. I'm having this bad boy. That's the one. That's the one. Oh, friggin' hell. Now, this makes it for a very imbalanced system, because basically what you have is the noobs who don't know this, who make a ship that's got like harpoons on it, and the harpoons do no damage. All they do is to hold the ship attached to you, and you lose control of your ship because they're pulling you and you're pulling them, and it's a waste of time. And it sounds good in theory, but it's a waste of time. Oh god, I don't know this ship. Is this a harpoon? We've got a harpoon. Seriously, we've got a harpoon. Why would you want a harpoon? And then you have all the other people that have played it for like more than a day, and they will all have at least one of these on their ship. And it just feels imbalanced in that sense, because you can completely obliterate the engines, the weapons, the hull of another ship with just one of these. If you add two into the mix, that's it. That's it. And I must admit, as a pilot, I've got them on my ship. I've lost one match since I put this setup on, and that was because the other guy didn't have it. So it feels quite imbalanced in that sense. There's also one thing that you might find off-putting about this game, is basically when you're like a level 1 to level 3 character, the only games that are tailored towards you are deathmatch. If you can bear with it and you can get past that point, there are some more interesting ways of playing the game. But this only really counts if you're a pilot, because that's the only time that it's going to affect you. The rest of the time you're either just shooting at the other person or you're repairing the ship you're in already. In that sense, sometimes it feels like you're not really playing a full game. You're only playing part of the game, which is true. It's bound to happen. You're only one member of the crew. But I don't know. I just couldn't 100% feel like I was doing enough. I felt like I needed a little bit more. A tiny bit. Anyway, I feel like I'm really bashing down hard on this game, but the tutorial. Oh, the tutorial. It's get on a gun, fire your gun, the end. It doesn't go into the little details of the items you can take with you that will affect how the gun works and stuff like that. Really missed the mark with that one, because that can make a big difference when you're in the middle of battle. And especially as like pilots, you've got like a talisman that helps you turn quickly. There's a talisman that can blow smoke behind you. There's a talisman that that can help you protect your ship from damage. There's a lot of little items in there which are absolutely brilliant, and it really changes how you play the game. It adds in extra tactics and ways you're going to use them for different situations, and it's brilliant. The only downside is it doesn't really do a good job of telling you how you use them or when you use them. I suppose it's fine if you don't mind working it out for yourself. I really enjoyed it, but it's something you take into consideration. Just make sure that you know the tutorial is very, very linear. Oi! You're a friggin' engineer, get out the gun! Man, I really feel like I'm giving this game a hard time. It's really fun to play. It's, you know, there's a good variety of weapons. You can burn ships with a flamethrower. You can launch long-range rockets. You can use short-range ballistic missiles. It's so much fun in that sense. I guess they're still building it. At the time of recording this is the last day for the Kickstarter, so you guys will have missed that, unfortunately. But the Kickstarter is so they can add an adventure mode. I don't know if the adventure mode is actually for this game or whether they're going to release it separately. Maybe it'll be DLC. But they are still adding in extra features and they're still going. And it's a really small dev team, and I really think they did a really good job with this. In short, guys, this is a really fun game with a few problems it's got here and there, but nothing game-breaking and nothing that will absolutely destroy it. If you've got a good group of friends, this is a really good game for you to just get together, have a laugh, and, you know, kick some butt at the same time. So I hope you found this episode interesting. Thank you for joining me today, guys, and I will see you on the next episode.